first receiver taken in the 2021 NFL Draft. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, Kadarius Toney, and Rashad Bateman may have went before Moore, yet his confidence remains. The newest Jets receiver told reporters where he ranks among his classmates, saying, "I think I'm the best." LeVar, will the Jets rookie prove the 5 teams that drafted receivers ahead of him wrong?
No. No, he won't prove him wrong.
How you gonna do that?
But he can prove him right, and that's what's most important. I like his mindset. I like his mentality. I like his approach. And listen, he's an undersized receiver. So in the grand scheme of things, you'll say, okay, well, so is Devonta Smith, which you would be correct. He's even more undersized than what Elijah Moore is. Elijah Moore is a playmaking receiver. Elijah Moore can get yak. He gets yards after the catch. He runs tremendous routes. His route progressions are very nice. He knows how to slip into open areas onto the field while running his routes. I like his game. What does that mean in New York for the Jets? I'm not sure on that yet. The verdict is still out. Can Zach Wilson be the guy he needs to be? There's so many different things that have to play out in order for a receiver to have the level of success that they would want to have. That's first and foremost. But then secondly, I look at Jamar Chase and I'm like, dude is a beast coming out of college. He's a beast. Devonta Smith, we haven't seen that type of performance from a receiver in, well, ever. From a guy coming out. Now, how will that even translate into the NFL with his size? I mean, he's already dealing with nursing injuries right now as it stands. I don't know how durable or how his body type will play out in the National Football League. It remains to be seen. When I look at Jalen Waddle, I think he has the best opportunity to get out of the blocks early and have a really, really tremendous career to start off for obvious reasons. I mean, he's going to be needed in the situation that he's in. And then Bateman, I've been talking a lot about Bateman. He, to me, is the most intriguing of them all because I believe his playmaking ability that he showed in college actually translates more. In my estimation, it translates more into the league than possibly the other ones outside of maybe Chase. So to me, it's not about proving those teams that didn't take you wrong, proving them wrong. It's about proving you right, that you bet on yourself. And if you're hoisting a Rookie of the Year award and we're looking at you as you know, an all-pro or a selection to be an all-pro in the future or a pro bowler, you make a Pro Bowl as a rookie, then everybody's going to sit there and be like, man, you know what, this Elijah Moore, he's a guy. And this is a guy that you need to be paying attention to. But to me, I like the mindset of it. And if he does prove people wrong, God bless, more power to him.
Yeah, I like the mindset, too. I mean, that's really what I want, right, from a rookie, that people aren't expecting a ton from. And that could help him, too, is that the expectations for him will be a lot lower than for, say, Jamar Chase, right, or Jalen Waddle. Now, I don't think those two, I don't think there'll be any regrets about taking them and bypassing Elijah Moore. They obviously both have some camaraderie already with their quarterbacks, right? Chase and Joe Burrow from LSU and the Alabama connection with Tua and Waddle. So I think those guys will be fine. I like Bateman, you know. I think they need better receiving in Baltimore. So maybe he's just what the doctor ordered for them down there with Lamar Jackson. I like Moore. I actually am a little bit skeptical about Devonta. And you talked about the size. That's the main thing I'm skeptical about. Yes, Moore is small too, but Moore is only 5'9". They weigh about the same. He's put together a little more compact.
He's a little bit more.
All right, Devontae's tall and lanky. Devontae's like 6 feet. So he's a little lankier, and that's where I wonder, can he take the punishment that comes with the NFL? So I see Moore in the slot. I know they're working him all over the place right now, and, you know, he's getting rave reviews. I'm starting to think everybody gets rave reviews in training camp, all right? But they're talking about him like he's going to be a Hall of Famer. All right, but they're working him everywhere. I see him in that slot. And like you said, LeVar, great route runner, quick, 4.3 speed. I think he can be dangerous in the slot. Now, will Zach Wilson take advantage of that? We'll see. But going on later, I think he could be a really nice slot receiver in this league in the future, if not this season.
Guys, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. I saw that on a bumper sticker. And I want to think back to the 2020 NFL draft. Was the best receiver in that draft Henry Ruggs, the guy who went first? Nope. Was it the guy who went second, Jerry Jeudy? Nope. You got to go all the way down to the 5th receiver drafted, Justin Jefferson, Minnesota. New record for receiving yards in a season.
Nice.
And again, history will rhyme. Where was A.J. Brown drafted? I think you talked about him earlier, because you're a big Titans fan all of a sudden. A.J. Brown, 2nd-round receiver. DK Metcalf, flex on him, DK. Fell to the 2nd round. Historically, receivers who go 1st or 2nd at the top of the draft, they're the best prospect, but they don't always pan out. Maybe it's the burden of expectations. Maybe they're not really a 1. But usually, if you look historically in the last decade, a lot of the best receivers ended up coming in the 2nd round. It just, they drop in the draft. They have, like Elijah Moore said, a chip on their shoulder. They know, man, they didn't take me in the 1st round. They come out angry. They come out hostile. And these guys go in the 2nd round, and they end up exceeding expectations. This is a tried and true measure. I'm not, going to get too excited about my Jets here, but I do want to thank the producers for crowbarring another Jets topic in. And let me just say this. Elijah Moore is going to fit so well in this LaFleur offense. Guys, look at the numbers. Zach Wilson, okay? Look at the BYU numbers. In play action at BYU, I know the conference of competition. LeVar, don't roll in your eyes. 20 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in play action. LaFleur, you guys know what his brother does. LaFleur's a play action guy. Zach Wilson, a.k.a. the Mormon Mahomes, Elijah Moore. I've said enough. I've said enough.
I had a rebuttal, but we could go to break.
I think we could go to the next topic, because I just crushed it.
We could go to break.
You like that, right, Chris?
I don't wish to touch it.
You saved the best for last. Your best take this whole week, you just said.
That's what that was?
Enough.
That's what that was, Chris Broussard?
Yeah, Chris Broussard.
That's his best take of the whole week. I've said enough.
I just pulled my shoulder out, patting myself on the back.
I just chose not to choose.
Not what he said before it. That sentence, I've said enough.
I chose.
I see what you did there. Was Aaron Rodgers' trick pass at practice?
It took y'all a long time.
Or complete mastery? Take a closer look next.
Good job, Broussard.